This video is sponsored by PoketownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. The new Sword and Shield online booster packs are also available, so definitely check them out, PoketownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% off your next order. How amazing is that? Check it out. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG video on my channel. In this video we're gonna be opening up 100 Rebel Clash booster packs. As a celebration for the release date, we're also gonna need these cards to actually make tons of videos with. I don't have a demo or a demo account on the TCGO app, so we're just gonna have to find the cards ourselves. Good cards from the set, Dragapult V, Toxtricity V Max. These are great V Maxes that actually bring some new power scale to the game. So we're gonna see if we're gonna be able to get those. Also cards like Galarian Weezing is good to shut down any abilities, which is fantastic. There's a lot of interesting cards in here, even stadium cards like Galarmine, upping the retreat cost. It works also very good with Milotic V. We checked out a couple of deck profiles already, so if you're interested in deck profiles, definitely check those videos out. But without further ado, we're gonna be opening up 100 packs of Rebel Clash. Hopefully you guys are ready for this. If you're excited, be sure to demolish the like button. Also let me know what you already got from Rebel Clash on the release date. There is these Galarian Meowth. It's better than you might think because it can evolve immediately into a Galarian Berserker. You can actually search your deck for a Galarian Berserker if you use the ability, which is actually very good. We might even see some good things popping up with, of course, Zacian. There's the Capsation Bucket. I actually thought they were going to be calling it Aqua Bucket, but that gets water energies from the deck, which could help Frostmoth decks entirely, which is a good archetype. We have the Horror Psychic Energy. Helps, of course, Dragapult V. That's a very great archetype. We pulled the Galarian Darmanitan. Didn't even talk about that in the top 20 best cards, so we're not gonna talk about it here. There's a Dreepy. There's also a regular Dragapult in here, which is also having a great ability. Ludocoil, 60 damage for every prize card you have taken. Could be interesting. We could use it with 20 energy, and even the Lawn Breaking can put himself into play if you could draw it from the top of the deck. There is, here we have Garbodor, Poisonous Puddle. That means you can put the opponent's active to the poison condition, which helps, of course, the Toxtricity V Max deck, dishing out more damage. There's Cursed Shovel, a very great disruption card. Here's Wishcash, not good, unfortunately. So I wonder what the first V Pokemon will be that we're gonna be able to pull. Nugget, also don't talk about that. This is if you drew it from your deck at the beginning of your turn, you put it into your, okay, cool. You can only play this card if you drew it from the first turn, if you go. Okay, here's the Dragapult. Flip a coin. If heads, you prevent the damage, don't you? So that's good. It's pretty much like Whimsicott's ability. Then there was that Arcanine having more HP if you have a Burning Scarf equipped. Scoop Up Nut, probably one of the most busted item cards we've ever seen. Here is Galarian Berserker. This is not a good one. The one from Sword and Shield is way better. Okay, there's Sonya. I'm not gonna talk about that too much. Not a good card. Here is Clefable. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon on the top of your deck. Okay, that's Disruption. Maybe with Scoop Up Net, Crushing Hammers, and maybe even Yell Grunt. You can actually get rid of lots of the opponent's energies, which could be fun, right? Another one of these Ninetales. This Ninetales can actually, if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, you smack 90 more damage. So if you pair it with Garbodor, that Ninetales can easily one-shot things like Zacian. Interesting indeed. Haven't not pulled a single V Pokemon just yet. Another Scoop Up Nut, always nice to pull that. Another one of those Arcanines. It actually gets 100 extra HP with the Burning Scarf. 100 extra HP is not bad. Another Scoop Up Nut. And Barbaracle, not good. There were already like 12 packs into this video and still no V Pokemon, so hopefully we're gonna be able to pull at least a couple of them. Okay, there's the Big Charm Secret Rare. We're gonna be able to trade that, so I don't even need Secret Rares on the TCG Online program. Just need all the functional cards. Skyla gets reprinted, not that it matters too much. Here is our first V Pokemon, Enteleon V. Snipe Shot, smacking 40 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. An Aqua Report, 130 damage, and you can check out the opponent's hand. I wonder. Scoop up net again. Seems like it. Yeah, here is Cinderace V Max. Counter is an interesting attack. You can actually dish out the same amount of damage that got put onto yourself. So for only a welder away, you can actually do some crazy stuff because not a lot of Pokemon will be able to hit 320 damage. So I wonder if Cinderace will see play. It's a fire type. It's already great against things like Zacian. Okay, there's Probopass. This deck does 30 more damage for each Guardless energy in your opponent's. Okay, this helps out. Probably like the new Tangela. Probopass. Interesting. Play Galarian Mine, play some Absols. Could help out. Okay, what do we have? Another V Pokemon, Milotic V Full Art. I talked about this card in depth before. I do love the card. The bad news is that lots of V Maxes are not affected by Absol's ability, but it actually scales up a lot. Just like Probopass, but the damage output is multiplied by 50 for every one of the retreat cost energies. So let's say Galarmine is in play. They're a basic Pokemon smacking down a couple of Absols. You can actually do some crazy stuff. Capture energy, very good. Finding yourself basics. There's Vikavolt in here. A new Vikavolt. Seems like the Pokemon Company does allow the Pokemon Vikavolt being able to get, of course, yeah, lots of prints already. Another Inteleon V, that's our second one. Galarmine here, upping the retreat cost. This also ups the retreat cost of evolved Pokemon, by the way. So a very great card indeed. Okay, what do we see? We have Olenia. Okay, that's not good. And there's a Chandelure. All of your Pokemon that have energy attached have no weakness. Okay, if you don't want weakness, putting in a stage 2 is a little bit much, in my opinion. Galarian Mr. Mime. And there is Greedent. Lots of these Pokemon never pronounced them before. So they're printing lots of Sword and Shield Pokemon, which is nice. There's Milo. Discard up to 2 cards from your hand. Draw 2 cards for every one you discarded. Don't think that will see any play. For 1 energy, Spiral Jet, 130 damage as a water attack. Could actually be nice. Discard 2 water energies from your hand. If you don't, this attack does nothing. Actually, it's a stage 1. For 1 energy, 130 damage. I seen worse, right? Gramble Smack, 160 damage for 1 energy, and that's how play. So also stage 1. Here is Galarian Wheezing, neutralizing gas. As long as this is in the active spot, your opponent's Pokemon have no abilities. Wait, what does that mean? Well, you can think about it. No Dedenne GX, no Jirachi Stellar Wish, no Zero Aura Free Retreat. Everything is good. Speed Lightning Energy helps out Lightning decks a ton. You can draw 2 cards by simply attaching an energy. I actually forgot that in my top 20 cards. I overlooked it, but I think it's very busted, definitely. Okay, Full Heal, wasted card. You don't. Surfetch is actually good. 180 damage. You can use a Karate Belt and Twin Energy on it, so it does have to leave the active position in order for it to use the attack again, so lots of switches will be required. And bam! There's Alcremie. Also, this Luxio, you can actually put it on the bench as, regarded as a basic Pokemon. Let's just say you can cheat evolution if you can draw it from the deck on your turn. So let's say you start your turn, you draw the card, you can put it on your bench if there's space available. Scoop Up Net, actually I pulled a ton of those already. So I'm actually going to be able to trade those very nicely. Okay. Third Field Stadium is good to find your grass evolutions. Think about Sunshine Grace. Ooh, Eldegoss V. Fantastic. We needed that. The Happy Match. So that will be a busted card. Probably the best card in the set, if I'm honest. Because it'll see so much play. Many games will end in like, do you have the Quick Ball for the Eldegoss V for the Boss's Orders? Also, yeah, where are the Boss's Orders? We have not pulled any single one. But I'm glad we got Eldegoss V. You typically only need one. Because you're never going to be playing a lot of them. They're a liability, just like the Dane, but this only works in the late game, so probably only playing one. Galarian Cursula. If this is in the active position and gets knocked out by an opponent's attack, flip a coin if the attacking Pokemon, so the opponent's attacking Pokemon also gets knocked out. So let's say a V Max tries to smack a Galarian Cursula, and they flip and it goes your way, they're also knocked out. How insane is that? Another Galarian Meowth. Definitely take that. We're going to be playing so many new decks on the channel, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out any action. Also, tomorrow there will be the live stream of the Limitless TCG qualifiers, so tournaments are still happening. It's going to be still
Ultra Prism all the way to up to Sword and Shield, so Rebel Clash will not be legal for that tournament, but it's still gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely tune in. It's 2 p.m. Central Europe time. Zacian, not a good Zacian. Unfortunately. Zacian V is probably the most busted card ever printed. Okay, what do we got? We got another one of those smackers, 130 damage. Mr. Rhyme prevents all effects of your opponent's attack except damage done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. So if you don't like special conditions, you don't like those weird mechanics on certain cards, Galarian, Mr. Rhyme gets your back. Bam! Another Inteleon V, it's my third one. Should we be making an Inteleon V deck? I already have 3 of them. We have a Cinderace V Max, no Dragapult just yet, but we do have Eldigos. And here is Boss's Orders. Okay, that's good. That's our first one. It's a holographic. Tool Scraper is also back from way before. It got printed like a couple of seasons ago, and now it's back. Stone Journer. I actually pulled this card in my pre-release kit. And not a good card. But still, Stone Journer. Nice looking Pokemon. Another Galarian Mine. There's Charcoal, or actually Colossal, what am I saying? This gets energy acceleration for fire types and fighting types. Mostly fighting types, because fire types will still use Welder, but it can get a fire and a fighting energy from the discard pile. So you can you don't need lots of energies in the deck, since it you can also get the energies back very nicely. Okay, this is pack number 40. See what it is. Ta-da! It is Phalanx. Very nice, because there's also a Phalanx in this pack. Yeah, Iron Defense. All of your Pokemon with the name Phalanx, actually with Phalanx in their name, that means Phalanx V, Phalanx. Maybe in the future there will be Owner's Pokemon again, like let's say Ash's Phalanx or whatever. Then all of these Phalanx will get 20 damage reduction if they smack damage into you. So pretty much like Exoskeleton Pokebody from Downton Prime. And it smacks 210 damage for 3 energies. Okay. Fighting type. It only has 160 HP though, so technically it has 180 HP. I think this stacks, so you can just get lots of Phalanx up and then you'll be a little bit more tanky. Interesting. Same goes for those 1 prizers, Horror Energy, and a Snorlax. Collect, draw 2 cards, collapse, 120 damage. Oof. For single Welder, 120 damage. The bad news about Carless types is that they don't hit anything for weakness. Luxray. This is the one that can attack for single energy. If it evolves from Luxray during this turn, 160 damage. This mechanic reminds me a lot of Lucario GX. So if that evolved from Riolo, you smack 120 damage. But it was a stage 1, way better. Twin Energy, the first one we pulled here. Just like Double Carlos Energy, but only works for V Pokemon, for non-V Pokemon. So, interesting. 1 prizers. Twin Energy for 1 prizers. What else? Bam! Another one of those Clefables Energy Denial decks. I think somebody will make some kind of busted Energy Denial deck. Also, you should know is that the Fairy types now have switched over to the Psychic types. They are no longer printing Fairy types, unfortunately. They all moved to the Psychic type department. Same goes for Poison type Pokemon. They switched over to the Darkness type. So, interesting facts indeed. Hopefully we will be pulling Boss's Orders or Dragapult or Toxtricity. All of those will do well. Grimmsnarl, also kind of a disruption card. If it's in the active position, your opponent's active, need a Carlos energy more to attack. So it's pretty much like Wondrous Labyrinth. So if you pair it with Wondrous Labyrinth, that's going to be 2 extra Carlos energies they will need to attack. There is a Mandibuzz. 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counter. So Mandibuzz is kind of like enjoying the sniping capabilities it gets shown throughout the years. Phalanx and Balsazor is cool. That's our second one. So typically I think you will not need more than 3 in decks, but we've seen before with the print of Lysander back in the day, some decks did run 4 Lysander. Okay, we are halfway through all these packs. Not a lot of V Pokemon except for like Inteleon, got a lot of those. And Scoop Up Nets, I also got a lot of those. No Dragapult V Max, no Toxtricity V Max. Where are they? Okay, Rillaboom V Max. This is also the same one that I pulled at the pre-release kit. This smacks 200 and Yeah, you can discard up to 3 grass energies and 50 more damage for everyone you discard. So it can actually smack 280 damage rather nicely. Pairs really well with the Rillaboom from Sword and Shield with energy acceleration. It's hyper rare, which is nice. Bam! Did we get more? Cinderace V Max. So we pulled lots of these starter V Maxes, but no Dragapult to be found, unfortunately. Okay, Tool Scraper Secret Rare. Definitely gonna be trading that away to get myself some Dragapult. Definitely need them to make videos of. Medicham, and there's Gyarados. 200 damage. As a one prizer, it does need like lots of energies. You can either use the Frostmoth, or you can use Twin Energy and still use Frostmoth. It does need so many energies, so I wonder if it will see play. But 200 damage for a one prizer is definitely not a bad card. Alright, what is this? Garbodor, yeah, need some more of those on Ludicolo. 34 packs left. What are we gonna be able to pull? Hopefully some Dragapult V Maxes. Definitely in the search for those. They don't come out of the packs that easily, but at least we have 2 bosses or just and an Eldego's V already. That means, okay, here's another V Pokemon, Copper V. Could be seeing some play with the V Max and maybe ADP lists. You can try out Copper V Max. It's kind of like, it hits like a truck. There's a Zamazenta, one prizer. Also, we got that Nugget again. If you draw it from your deck, you can actually draw 3 cards. Sigilyph, if this and the active position is damaged, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Works pretty well with Horror Energy. So, Psychic Horror Energy and Sigilyph, putting 5 damage counters around. Although, why would you do that if you could play Dragapult V Max? A Abomasnow. Also a Beware in that pack. I wonder if that was a rare card. 2 rares in a pack is always nice. Capture Energy. And another one of those Ninetales with Hex. You can actually use Koga's Ninja Tricks or whatever it is together with Ninetales to get the easy KOs on Zacian. A Butterfree. Loves special conditions. Another one of the Surfetch. One prize Rogue decks. Galarian Meowth. A Horror Energy. There's an Unpheasant, one of those rares that you don't want to pull. And Milo Full Art. Love pulling Full Art trainers, but they it would rather have been a Giovanni. Actually, Boss's Orders would have been way better. There's an Ice Cube. If this has full HP, it takes 60 less damage from your opponent's attack. So technically 180 HP for a one prizer. Could be worse, right? We've seen worse. Okay. There's an Appleton, which could be... Yeah, it has a Pokemon Catcher as its ability. Every single turn you can flip a coin of heads, you can gust something up. Good to see some play actually in those decks where you are playing Ditto Prism Star, swoop in one of those guys, and suddenly out of nowhere you have a good matchup against Mill because you can have infinite gust, right? Lightning Speed Energy. A Barbaracle. This is actually a useless pack. The only good card is this Lightning Speed Energy, but we already got tons of those. Galarian Meowth. A Cramorant. I also love that Pokemon. Hydro Pump could be good, and Frostmoth's Dex as a one prizer. Applin. Lampant can also be put into place if you draw it during your turn. Milotic V. This is our second Milotic V, so maybe we should check out Milotic V. We're definitely going to be checking out the deck we have the most cards for, the new decks. Checking out new decks is awesome. Also, I'm going to have to... Yeah, another Boss's Orders. That's my third one. Awesome. Okay. We have 3 Boss's Orders. We have an Eldego's V. We have 2 Milotic. We have 3 Inteleon Vs. We have 2 Cinderace V Max. A couple of full art cards, secret rare cards as well. Let's see what else we're going to be able to pull here. It's Dragapult V, finally. Okay, it shows up here, very good. Reminds me of Golisopod with his Jet Assault. If you come from the bench, pata, lots of damage. Hopefully we'll be able to pull at least one more, would be so awesome. Okay, Tool Scraper Secret Rare, my second Tool Scraper Secret Rare. So lots of secret rares. We're going to check out the pull ratio after we're done with opening all these packs. But it looks pretty good. Toxtricity can spread 20 damage around. Together with Electro Power, it could actually be kind of a threat, like Tapu Koko sub play, although that could use it for a DCE. Bam! Spiritomb. Or maybe we can see something with Dripping Grudge. 1 damage counter on your opponent's active for every Pokemon in our discard pile. It does need 2 energies. That's the only worrying part about Spiritomb. Bam! Electrifier, one of those cards that you don't want to pull. Unfortunately, they are still in here, those useless rares. You buy a pack and you say like, ah, what a useless rare. Oh, Fallings V, our second one. Yeah, we actually pulled a lot of Fallings as well. Maybe we should play like a Fallings rogue deck as well. We're gonna be playing so many new decks on the channel, so prepare yourself. We have Toxtricity and another one of those weird Spiritombs that needs way too many energies to do something good. We could rely on counter gain at least now, but a Peasant and a Chandelure. Okay, could be worse. That Chandelure provides us with 0 weakness, but it's a stage 2, another one of those Toxtricity. They really want me to make that spread deck, right? Toxtricity with Roxy and Weezing, could it be a thing? Who knows? Spiritomb keeps popping up as well. We have 17 packs left. Bam! Okay, Inteleon V Max. So we have 1 Inteleon V Max. It actually has an interesting Pokemon. You may put an energy attached to your opponent's active into their hands. So Hydro Snipe in combination with Team Yalgrunt in combination with Crushing Hammers could be very, very disruptive. You only smack 60 damage, but getting rid of so many energies at once will be fantastic. And you also, with Max Bullet, are able to smack 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Also 160 as the base, so it reminds us a lot of the attack of Dragapult V Max. So instead of like sniping 5 damage counters wherever you please, 60 damage on one of the opponent's Pokemon, setup decks will definitely not appreciate that. So Snipe, Inkigon. Bam! Spiritomb, why is he popping up? We already like have a ton of those. 16 packs left, guys. And then we're gonna check out the pull ratios. I think we're doing pretty okay. There's another Grimmsnarl, upping the attack cost for the opponent by a Careless Energy. Coughing, Capture Energy, and a Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Not even getting a trainer card in this pack. What is going on? Scoop Up Net also pulled a ton of those, so it's gonna be nice trading those away. Sanasconda V, another V Pokemon, a Sand Eater. It can accelerate fighting type energies to itself, so with Diancie Prism Star, having a 50 base damage is already nice, and then afterwards 220, so Sanasconda, not a bad card. Fighting type is also nice against things like Toxtricity V Max, Pikaram, or maybe we see some rogue play. There's another Boss's Orders, that's our 4th one. We have a playset of Boss's Orders after 100 packs. That's good. Fallings again. Clefable, and Wishcash, another one of those useless rares. Don't want to pull Wishcashes, want to pull some V stuff. Hatron, once during your turn, you may use this ability. Each player discards a card from their hand. So this could see some weird play in a control archetype. You can use like Chip in combination like with Reset Stamina, all that good stuff, and Hatron, to make sure that the opponent doesn't have anything good in the hand, or actually has no hand at all. Speed Lightning Energy, and then there's Dragapult, flipping a coin of heads, you prevent damage. Rather would have seen another V, but could be worse. Also, I think Toxtricity is the one we're missing the most. We think we pulled like tons of V Pokemon like Copperajah, Milotic, Fallings, even Sanasconda of all things. Pokeball got reprinted, never seen Pokeball work. Galarian Weezing, so shutting down any ability will be huge. People will find a way to make it work. Definitely play 4 switches, put Galarian Weezing on front. Maybe people just play Jirachi and they are not able to find anything because they cannot rely on Stellar Ridge and you dunk them. Although it's a stage 1, you have to get it out. We'll see. Bam! An Ice Cube. Only 4 packs left. Oh, come on, other V Pokemon. We really need it. Galarian Berserker. You can flip 3 coins. Coin flipping cards. Do people even play them? There's Dan. Draw 2 cards. You and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors. If you win, draw 2 more cards. Imagine you're playing rock, paper, scissors, and it's lasts on forever because both players get the same result every single time. It happens from time to time. Scizor. rate. We've seen that before. 120 damage for a single energy. I think it was on Bisharp, I think. Burning Scarf and Droludon. Yeah. Attaching metal energies for Carlos energy. So it's pretty much like Yveltal back in the day. Accelerating energies. Will we go out with a bang? One more. Bam! Okay, we didn't go out with a bang, but we're actually gonna check out what we got. Okay, let's go. We're gonna filter to V, and we're gonna put up Rebel Clash. What did we pull from the set? Let's see here. We pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ultra rares from 100 packs. I think the pull ratios is a little bit slow, although we also had our secret rares. So let's say in total that's 15. So now we just need to put up the secret rares. How do we do that? Trainer cards. Yeah, we have to go to the trainer section. And we're gonna put in a Rebel Clash and a holographic. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 19 ultra rares and 100 packs. Is that good? And a booster pack, actually booster box, you get 6 typically. Booster box, yeah, I think it's pretty good. 19 ultra rares, could be worse. So we also had like 3 secret rares, which is fine. 4 bosses order, so I cannot complain with the pull ratios. Let me know in the comments section what your favorite new card is from Rebel Clash. I will be very interested to hear your opinions. So my favorite card is probably, I will love Milotic V to try that out. But also Dragapult is also very nice to play around with damage counters. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the new set Rebel Clash. Get some packs of your own. If you need TCGO code cards, go to PoketownStore.com. Use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG for 5% off. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to mash the like button. As always, subscribe for more content. Lots of decks are coming up on the channel, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Peace out.